welcome to Delos Divine. I'm going to be giving you personalized tarot readings for the rest of this month. Hopefully you find wisdom or clarity or any kind of guidance. If this does resonate with you, Leo, and you do find truth to this, please feel free to send me a personal message. I will provide a link for the email in the video box below, and we will carry on with your reading. Hello, Leo. Hello, hello. Welcome to your monthly drag. Well, I hope that you take something out of this, Leo. My friend, I'm not going to lie, I can butt heads with Leo a little bit, but I feel like it's just because I feel like we can just be so similar. And I feel like there's the end of that. But I do really like you guys. You guys are amazing and loyal friends, and you guys definitely love to have a good time, and I always appreciate that. Alrighty, Leo, so let's go ahead and hop into your reading right now. We will start with your spiritual focus, which is the Emperor card. So, kind of like Cancer's last reading, which is really interesting. Here with the Emperor, I really see you just doing what you do, and that's absolutely taking control. So your spiritual focus, I think here this month, is you really kind of like focusing yourself and kind of honing in all of like your talents and your abilities and really kind of taking that position of leadership. I feel like there's possibly job opportunities, or maybe some opportunity has presented itself to you or will present itself to you throughout the month. And I feel like your focus this month is going to be you finally taking the reins, or maybe even taking charge of a situation here as the Emperor card and kind of making your own declarations. With the Emperor card, to me, he is about things that are not very foreign to you, and that is what I say goes. so I feel like here with I think, which what I'm going to say is weird to say to you, but I feel like, I don't know, lately you've just been a little bit more docile, and I feel like the Emperor card is kind of, this month is you kind of snapping out of that and just kind of like needing to remind everybody of like, who you are. And it's just kind of like, hello, you're just kind of like waking up to yourself. So I do see with the worldly focus here, the Hierophant, and again, the Hierophant and the Emperor working together. I feel like, again, this is you taking reins and rearranging everything and just kind of like making a lot of changes, Leo. I see you right now. Leo is you guys are so right now about just cut the bullshit, and they want to get down to the bottom line. You guys do not have time for the runaround. You guys don't have time for, people who don't say what they don't mean. And I feel like you right now with the Emperor and the Hierophant, I feel like you're in this process of almost like detoxifying. Maybe this could be of people, this could be of a situation that you're finding yourself with, but I feel like you're just kind of like, you know what, I'm not about this bullshit anymore, and I'm just going to start cutting, cutting this out and doing what's best for me, and pretty much doing me at the end of the day, and again, that's just very like you to do, and it's admirable, that sense of just kind of like, forget everybody, I'm going to do my own thing, and, whoever's with me, and if you're not, then, sorry to be you. Alright, so your monthly lesson, man, I don't know if I'm not sure, there's a theme here this month I see with everybody, and it kind of seems like we're all just kind of like fluctuating between some of the same things here. But with your monthly lesson here, I see you also your spiritual focus is you finding inner strength and taking this reins and controlling, taking charge of yourself. But more on just your lesson overall throughout the month. And it's like, although you're doing this, with Queen of Cups, I almost feel like telling you, Leo, be mindful of others. And I think that as a fire signs just kind of go into just fuck this mode and fuck you mode. And they just kind of don't really care. And just kind of, so I feel like this month, don't do that. and I know that's almost going against your nature. What do you mean stop and think about it? But I mean, in all honesty, it's really, I think here with Queen of Cups, it's a call for you to just settle down a little bit and listen to your heart, and not in your own heart, but listen to the hearts of other people and the people around you who are kind of trying to tell you something. This could be maybe trying to ground you a little bit, or maybe this is coming from people who are very close to you, who are just trying to say or do what's best for you. And I feel like just kind of caught up in doing your own thing and just so headstrong, Leo. I feel like you might not listen, but I feel like here with Queen of Cups, it's telling you, relax, take it easy, take a step back and really consider not your actions, but it's like how your actions or what you're about to do will make someone or other people feel. So on a positive note, I do see you speaking truth. And this is amazing to say, and I do see you speaking your mind. I feel like there's something that's been wearing away at you, and it's almost like just been eating at you, almost here with Eight of Swords. So it's like, but positively, I feel like it's affecting you now in a different sense, as opposed to this is eating away at you. I feel like it has eaten away at you, and now you're at the point where you're now going to be more confident and be able to actually say what it is that you want to say and speak your mind, which again is not something that is uncommon for Leo to do. But I feel like maybe, Leo, you found yourself in a situation where you've been having to bite your tongue a lot. And I feel like you've been put in a situation a lot where you've just kind of had to stay quiet, and you just kind of had to eat words, and you just kind of had to let things kind of go as they needed to go by. But here this month, I kind of like you just feeling like, you know what, I'm kind of done holding my tongue, and I'm going to say what I need to say. And here it is, and I'm going to say it, and I don't really care about how it's going to come out. But again, Queen of Cups this month is telling you to consider as a factor, no, you need to care about how it's going to come out. So it's okay, Leo, for you to say what you need to say, but be careful about the way you word that and about the way you said that. Just on that note. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling here. So to me, I see just a little bit of disappointment here. I feel, Leo, right now you're in a situation, or you found yourself in a situation into which you kind of feel like you've had to keep things to yourself. For the sake of another situation, and you feel like you shouldn't voice something, you shouldn't say what you need to say. There's something in you that you don't want to like rock the boat, which again is odd for you. But I almost feel like maybe this has something to do with maybe family. That this could be a little bit more of a delicate situation for you to be handling. So you're just kind of choosing to bite your tongue a little bit. So I do feel like there's a lot of a little bit of emotional turmoil working against you this month here with the Five of Cups. So it's like I feel like you're disappointed because you're just kind of like brooding, and you're upset, because you're upset because you just kind of like you want to see something so bad here with Eight of Swords, and it's like you don't know how else to say it, and because you feel so strongly and so passionately about it. And here with the Emperor, you're just ready to just go ahead and lay down the law, but there's something that's causing you to stop. And it's causing you to stop, and you just kind of like, And again, I think here again, Queen of Cups, what is stopping you is, I think that, how would you say it? That empathy kind of coming in. And not that you guys are not empathetic, but it's listen more to that and really think about the way you're going to approach the situation, and really think about what it is that you're going to say as a fair warning. Because I feel like you're speaking from a hurt place here, Leo. I feel like there's something that's hurting you here. So I feel like, and I get it. I get why you feel like it's a little bit difficult to say something nicely when you feel so strongly about what's hurting you or what's been hurting your feelings. So fortunately for yourself, a word of advice is this is a grueling emotional process, and I do see this carrying out into the rest of the month. You are going to feel like it's mentally exhausting, that it is taking a lot out of you. It is very taxing, and then this isn't a very big emotional thing for you. This has a lot to do with your feelings. So again, I feel like someone really hurt you, Leo, or something is hurting you, and I feel like I get a big, I feel family with this card here, or I mean just with your spread this month, and I just feel like this is very difficult, and it is mentally and it is emotionally taxing and very difficult for you, Leo, but I trudged through, and you are almost at the end of this. You are about to complete this cycle. I mean, once it's done, it's done, but you just have to kind of trust the process. And I mean, everything that's going to reveal itself and everything that's going to come to light is going to come to light, Leo. And just remember that you are in control here with the Emperor card, and do not lose that sense of control. Do not give way to ego, and do not give way to your pride, and speak from ego and pride. Remember to listen and be a little bit more empathetic, and consider the things that you're going to say before you're going to say them. Again, I know that this is a difficult situation for you, because it's one in which you can't just lay it on them and just kind of like tell them for what it is, which is Leo is known for that. Is, look, I'm just going to tell you what it is. But you can't really do that right now. And trust me, I totally understand the frustration of not being able to let a bitch know. So, all right. We'll go ahead and do one channeled message for you, Leo. Let's see what we've got here. This is crazy. the Moon. With this card, with the Moon card, I just feel like telling you, do not allow your fears to control you. Do not allow your worst perceptions of things to just kind of dominate you. Try not to assume that, people are guilty right off the bat. It's like, I know that right now you're feeling like you're in this place where like you're not very trusting of people right now, and it's just like you're feeling very cornered even a little bit. And we know that Leo, lions is like a cornered animal. It's it can be a little hostile. So with the Moon card here, and just I feel like as a word of advice, it's telling you, do not get so lost in your worst fears and just in projecting that onto yourself. Again, it's just like, here with the Moon card, it's very easy to mistake someone's intentions or the way someone means something, and just kind of like, again, just jumping the gun. It's just the Moon card is a call for you. Again, I feel like it's echoing here with Queen of Cups, and I feel like it's just a call really to listen to your emotions and do not let that get the best of you. I feel like here we have the skull of a bat, and bats can see things that other people cannot. And I feel like here with the Moon card again, it's telling you to be perceptive as well. And it's to really try to see things and do not just take things at first glance, and to really dig further and to look a little bit deeper before you go ahead and make your move. I'm seeing a lot of impulsivity amongst the signs, but that's all, Leo. I will end your reading on that note. You seemed pretty fired up right now, and I'm kind of mad with you. So I hope we're doing better next month, and I feel like I'm vicariously living through your anger right now. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next month, and I hope we all survive this.